Why you gotta be so average?
Just Some Average Guys podcast. What's up, people? This is Diggy Metro.
This is Kangol Crisp.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
So I saw that. I remember on a couple episodes ago, Crispy said that if he goes bald, he was gonna rock a golfer's hat.
Yeah, and at first you were like, "Yo, that's a terrible idea."
Well, only because I thought you were talking about the Kangol fucking bucket hat.
Oh no!
Like, I thought you were trying to look like
That's
schoolboy
a
Q.
look.
Yeah.
That if you wore that every day, I would have just. I wouldn't be your friend. I don't think.
No.
I might throw one on.
No.
Every day I'm talking
No,
about.
not
Like,
every
like
day.
this hat you
I
could
might-
rock. You could rock pretty regularly and it'd be fine. The bucket hat, like if you wear that every day, you're either a murderer or you rape
a
people.
vato.
No, I don't even think you're a vato at that point.
Pato, órale.
But yeah, so I copped Crispy one because I was like, fuck it, might as well get him started.
Yeah.
He's gonna go bald.
I am gonna go bald. Correct. Bill gives it to me. I'm like, oh, perfect. Then I put it on and I look crazy. I was like, I knew I wouldn't look bad with it. So that's it, people.
Yeah,
That's
it does
it.
actually look very fitting. Like it looks like what you should have been wearing your whole
The whole
life.
life, the whole
You know,
time.
yo, his Crispy's whole life, he never looked good in like a fitted or like any type of
I have
cap.
an egghead.
But that hat looks perfect on you.
Yeah.
They'll solve the mystery.
Yeah, that's the one.
The missing link.
That's the one. So, anyways, guys, we have a bunch of topics to get into.
So
the
many.
Patriots, we're recording this on Sunday. We do every Sunday. And the Patriots just won. We're watching the Eagles and Vikings right now.
And it looks like an Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yo, honestly, dude, I'm getting fucking sick and tired of dynasties. Like, I'm sick of the Warriors. I'm sick of the Cavs going to the finals. I'm sick of the fucking Patriots going to the
It doesn't make
Super Bowl.
watching any sports fun. It's just like, what
It's
the fuck am I gonna watch for?
It's not exciting. It's like you don't have to watch the season at all because you just know the
You're
outcome.
gonna see the highlights of fucking KD dunking it, like yamming it. You know
Nobody's
what I mean?
going 7 with the Warriors.
Yeah, it's
Can't go
not,
7 with
it's
the
not happening.
They either need to drop it down and make it a 3-game series to make things more interesting.
I think if the Celtics got one more star,
Maybe
They have a
but
shot.
Now we're just creating super teams. Everybody's got a super team.
well,
need a
you
super
have
team,
to at this point.
super duper team. You need Batman and fucking Superman and Nick Foles and
But to create a dynasty, you kind of have to have
All
a super
teams are
team.
now
It's like, yo, imagine, remember the Yankees in like the late 90s? Their teams were so fucking stacked. Like their 1 through like 6 batters were all stars. It was like ridiculous.
remember the Spurs always called a good system.
Yeah, Spurs just they draft well and then they just build good teams. But yo, the
They
Spurs,
get what you're supposed to do.
you won't hear anything about the Spurs, and they will have like 65 wins on a season. There's only 82 games,
That's because we're used to like
but you won't hear anything. Like
Yeah.
they won't even say that they're good.
because
And
Greg
then you'll
Greg
see, and
Popovich calls that light work.
yo, Pop is the man.
Light work.
But yeah. So the Patriots won. They're so fucking good. It's like at this point, it's like, all right, man. I just fucking remove that team from the NFL. You know what I mean? Put them in a
Put them
different
in their
league. Put them
own-
in
their
like a
own
Premier League.
They just get a
But
Hall
all-
of Fame
they're
every
playing
year.
soccer
Like,
now.
Put 'em
Football
somewhere-
is too easy. Now you're gonna play
Premier
football.
League.
Yeah,
Now you're gonna play
put them in
football.
somewhere different. Make them compete to the death or some shit.
make
you know?
Brady play rugby.
Brady's so good. You can't even fucking hate on him. Like we're Giants fans. I'm a Vikings fan, but Brady's just so good. You can't even be mad at how good he is.
Watching the Vikings get shellacked right now.
Shellacked.
Yeah, it sucks.
Shellacked.
That sucks. I'm glad the Giants
That
didn't
was a
make it
great
anyway.
down block, and he's out to the races.
Yo,
Oh.
shout out to our guy Sean. Your team's winning right now.
No, not shout out
Arms.
to Sean. Sean is annoying.
Yo, back in the day, Sean had a fake ID of a dude named Deshaun Jackson.
Okay, this is actually pretty fun.
And Sean's like his favorite team is the Eagles, and I believe they had a wide receiver named Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson?
At the same
Yeah, oh,
time.
yeah.
At the same time.
Remember Deshaun Jackson's that guy that had that crazy punt return?
Yeah. But
At the same time that he
That
had
Sean had the
was
fake
using the
ID.
fake. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
no, he did it because of Deshaun Jackson.
did he?
Yeah.
Wait, Sean picked that name.
Deshaun Jackson, yeah.
He fucking
It
McLovin
wasn't a real
himself.
guy. It was a picture of Sean.
No, I know, but usually they give you like a bullshit name.
No,
You don't-
Sean picked.
you don't like make
Sean
up the
picked
name for
Deshaun
fake
Jackson.
IDs.
No,
Sean
yeah,
picked
you
up
could.
Deshaun.
No, you could pick him.
You
I mean,
could
McLovin?
pick 'em, but
Yeah.
I'm saying you don't have to.
How many Deshaun Jacksons do you think there are? It's called strategy.
the best thing with fake IDs, people, is to always go with your name. Just saying.
Did you ever go with? You guys got fake IDs?
Yeah.
I didn't get one. And
I didn't have a fake idea.
I'm kind of glad I didn't.
I actually should have because I went to school and everybody would go out to the bar and I would be the king of the pregame and then I would stay home by myself.
But pre-gaming is always the most lit part.
Oh, they came back an hour and a half later.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was just like an hour and a half of lull. That just did nothing.
You could just go to your room and take a nap, and then you take a little power, you take a power nap.
No,
you wake up when
I'm
they come
not
back, and you're back in the
to
party.
drinking. Yeah, right.
Sometimes people would stay back. It was good. I guilted people.
Yeah, then
You're
you get-
just gonna leave me out here like this.
You get older and you realize like the bar just costs money and it sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, as we got older, that's exactly what we realized.
Then you just make the pregame the party.
Or
and
yeah,
you
we
just-
would actually throw a party, charge people $5 to get in. We'd buy one keg, and everybody would just fight to work the door, and then we'd kick everybody out. At some
People
point
were
in time.
fighting to work your door.
People in my house because we
Pocket the
collected
cash?
money, you'd pocket it for the most part.
Oh, right.
And then we would just tell them the cops were coming and close our house and go to the bar with all the money. So shout out to everybody who gave us fives. Idiots.
That's actually really smart.
Yep, that was great. We used to
like
fucking
that.
ball out at the bar, dude. Make like everybody would make like $70. It's a Rutgers, so drinks cost $2. Be like, you want a drink? We all drink it tonight. Should have saved it.
I kind of wish I went to a big school.
There's perks for sure,
Well, the amount of connections that you could set up at a big school.
and the amount of connections you can completely avoid.
Yeah, that's
Hurt
you.
me.
But I feel like staying at a big school, there's so many, especially for me, because I'm a musician. So the
Yeah,
opportunities
no.
that I could have had. Like, I remember you guys when
You
you
went
were.
to Mason Gross and found some
Dude,
cool
when you
kids.
were at Rutgers, I remember there was like I forget what the rapper's name was, but I remember I think you showed me him and you're like, this kid goes to this school, and he was just some white rapper, but he was fucking garbage. But because he went to Rutgers, and I think
had
he
a
was probably
following.
in a frat, he had a following. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's,
yeah. Yeah.
That's the thing that
Still
could.
around.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's still nowhere.
He's still at his mom's house.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like when you go to a big school, if you're any type of creative, like you can get so much shit popping because you have so many people around you that are just naive, and you could kind of like
Dude,
sell
there's
anything to them.
50,000. You never saw the same person twice.
Word.
Except the random people that had the similar schedule as
You can just go to parties
Yeah.
and hand out your fucking
people used
your
to
tape and all
people
that
used
shit.
to want to come like perform at our parties.
Yeah.
And some of them were lit. Some live people. Shout out to the people that rocked out basements in New Brunswick. You guys are the real MVPs.
See, a band at a party, like
That's
like a
dope.
house party, that's dope. But like a rapper is like
no, even rappers. Some rappers, but some of them had like people playing instruments behind them.
that's awesome.
Some people were just good rappers. to
College
be honest.
parties, I think you need that live instrumentation. It just makes for
Well,
Yeah.
it just
to
makes the
sound
party
better.
seem like
Yeah.
more of like a legit party.
And people
Yeah.
can't sing along to a rapper they've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
And rap,
That's what's just-
people like to sing along to rap. Or at
Yeah.
least know the words.
Yeah, and if you're rapping cover songs, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you can't cover a rap song.
If you're-
Did I tell you
Weird
guys?
Al Yankovicing it?
Did I tell you guys about when I went to that? I got invited to this mansion in Alpine, and it was a dude who was down with Island Def Jam, and he like heard my first mixtape that I ever did, and he wanted to sign me off that. Right, so I go to his house, and fucking dude, first off, like Dime Piece opens the door.
Wow.
There's a fucking gate, like it's like a huge gate, and then you pull into a mansion. Dime Piece opens the door. She's like, I don't want to say the guy's name, but she's like, Mr. Whatever is waiting for you. Takes us up there. Fucking the dude's like, he's like, how many followers do you have? And I'm like, 300 or some shit like that. And he's like, I can't do anything with that. He's like, I love the music, but I can't do anything with that. His idea for me was, this is what I want you to do. Go on YouTube and make cover songs and just continuously put up cover videos. And like, I was like, yo, I'm a rapper. And he's like, I don't care what you are. He's like, trust me, it'll work. I just couldn't bring myself to do that shit.
Cover? What do you mean cover? Like do a different flow? But
No, he wanted me
No,
to
you
cover
wanted the
people's
same
songs.
Song. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like when people sing shit, I can see that with, yeah, that doesn't work with rap. I
That's
can see it when people do like the singing covers, obviously.
I
but, like,
get
you
that.
you can change up the tempo. You can change up the something, but you change up the pace of the song, the flow. But you can't really do anything with a rap song.
That's what I'm saying. And
I can see if the rapping it wasn't a full cover though. If it was like you like cover
could
part of it
remix
and
a rap
remix
song.
it, yeah, exactly,
that
midway
what he
through or
meant?
something.
Like, remix song?
No, he really wanted to
he
discover
wanted me
it,
to
yeah.
cover it. Like
use the same words.
he said do a cover song. Like that's not.
It's fucking weird.
If he said like do a freestyle, that would have been different. But he
Yeah.
said do cover songs, and the guy was knowledgeable about hip hop. So like his best friend was Busta Rhymes. So it's not like he didn't know what a fucking cover song was. You know what I mean? He was saying like do covers of rap songs.
Maybe.
And I was just like, yeah, I can't do that, man.
Yeah,
So I just
not
ruined my chances. There have been so many times in my life where I've just ruined opportunities because I just have such a strong pride in like not doing the corny shit.
Not about it, sir.
Because my thing is, if I come off looking like a cornball, that shit lasts forever.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
videos are always going to be
People
there.
don't forget.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Oh, there goes Dill the cornball.
yeah, isn't that the guy that just does cover songs?
Is that the
You know
corn
what I mean?
muffin?
It's like, no, he came
corn
out with
muffin.
his own album full of original content. They're like, yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, sure.
I'll believe it when I hear it. It's on right now.
Isn't he rapping Drake songs?
That's like, dude. Honestly, that's like. I guess that would be like a similar effect with what like Quentin Miller with the whole ghostwriting thing.
Yeah.
Quentin Miller started dropping his own shit. Who really gave a fuck?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I actually really
Some people did listen. I know because he had actually like.
Well, because when you show me someone that's a ghostwriter, I just think about myself in terms of like, it's not, if you're able to write dope songs for other people, it's because you're typically dope.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, very seldomly does a trash person fucking go and write like a hit song. It's like that would kind of be backwards. You know what I mean? So Quentin Miller, I knew he was gonna be dope because the songs that he like 10 bands is fucking fire.
How do you think Drake is still using ghostwriters?
I don't think so because I think at this point, if he was, maybe for his pop songs, but if he was, he's definitely making them sign NDAs, and he's. I don't think so though, because after you get caught for that shit, you really are like on high alert. You're like, all right, I can't do that shit anymore. It was working for a while. You know what's funny? When he first came out, one of my boys that I worked with at the Great Cliff was like, yo, I have a friend down in Florida that writes for Drake. He wrote the song with Lil Wayne. That's the theme song to what's that show with The Rock?
The show with The Rock?
Yeah, the show with The Rock. Ballers.
Oh, ballers.
Oh,
The
okay.
theme song to that show is a Drake and Lil Wayne song.
Is it?
So tell me how you love it.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen
Because
that
we
show.
own. Who else really trying to fuck with
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Girl. This
Yeah.
is a Hollywood show. Yeah.
So that song, my boy was like, yeah, my friend wrote that. And at the time, I was like, yeah, bullshit. You know what I mean? Because so many people say shit like that, so you can't believe it. But then when the Drake like ghostwriting rumors came out, I was like, maybe my boy wasn't lying.
But it wasn't the same guy as Quentin. So
No, it wasn't. But the thing is, he might have a bunch of ghostwriters.
yeah, just like a bunch of people he puts on payroll.
Yeah. And yo, with how many hits he's had for how long he's had them, I can't blame him for having ghostwriters.
Yeah.
You know how difficult it is to drop a hit after a hit after a hit? Like, yo, he was on the Billboard charts for I think 10 years.
Literally.
He had the most weeks on it.
Or
Like,
like it was like
crushed,
7
like Michael
years or
Jackson
8
and
years.
shit.
Yeah, it was like
Drake is consistently the dopest out there. I'll give it to him. You know what I'm saying? That half white, half black thing he's got going, it's working for you, buddy.
Did you guys
You're
hear
really
the new
milking it.
songs?
really milking it?
Yeah, I did hear the new songs.
How do you
I-
feel about them?
I like Diplomatic Community. I just like the
That's
fact-
the one that I like too. I like hearing Drake rap.
God's plan is God's plan is whatever.
God's plan is cool.
Poppy.
Like you understand what it's gonna be. It's gonna
If
be a
LeBron,
radio
James
track.
if LeBron James posts a video about the song jamming to it, I automatically don't like it because LeBron James. Is
I
like
don't know, man. He
really
posted a
soft
video
music.
jamming to some of the Kendrick Damn songs, and those were all fucking great. So
Hard.
I feel like he jumps on the shit afterwards. Like,
no,
yeah,
he gets
that
them,
shit is
he
not
gets them
hard.
before they're even out.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
artists send
probably
it to him.
does.
He does. Yeah, they
crazy.
send him their shit.
LeBron James is the Oprah Winfrey, the male Oprah Winfrey.
Yo,
of the
LeBron
black
James.
community.
LeBron James
Denzel.
gets
No, Denzel's washed.
You're right.
Washed.
Denzel.
Denzel's washed.
What
No,
are you
I mean,
talking
if you-
about?
He said the Oprah of
Of the black community. The male Oprah of the black community.
Denzel's not washed. I will not sit here and let you say that.
Denzel's so washed. Have you seen any of his recent movies? They're poopy cakes. He's old.
poopy
I mean, I just said
cakes.
booby cakes, but no.
They're poopy cakes.
What's
Straight poopy cakes.
what's the movie where he like helps the like Russian whore?
Flight?
No, he's like a fucking. He's like
Right, Will
he's
Smith.
like some old man that works at like a hardware shop, and then fucking this like he goes to like a diner every night, and then this Russian whore like fucking tells him that she gets beat or some shit by
That
like.
sounds kind of familiar, but I don't remember what
Oh, and he
the
has
name
like
is.
mad guns and shit.
Yes, and then he just
I didn't
goes
see
in.
that.
He like looks at his watch and he's like, "Oh, 30 seconds," and then he fucking just starts fucking killing the shit out of people.
I didn't see that. I
And
saw the
within-
commercials. I
Yeah,
was like,
within
that shit was
30
crazy.
seconds, he just fucking bodied everyone.
I gotta figure out what that's
He
called.
Jason Bourne the
Yo, and then
situation.
and then he like clicks his like stopwatch. Like, all right,
Nah,
done.
he will forever be Lonzo from fucking Training Day.
No, Denzel's
Nah,
movie.
nigga.
No, you're bugging. Denzel's movies after that were definitely good.
Well, yeah, Flight was actually pretty good too.
All his movies are good. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, man, his recent one sucked.
That's not true.
The best
The
is
movie
you can't
industry
you
is
can't
dead.
even name them. That's the best part. You go, yo, the recent ones sucked. You can't name a
Because
single
they were
one.
bad. That's why I can't name
That's a
them.
cop out.
Because I don't
That's
like.
cop out.
I didn't enjoy that.
No, he's one of those actors that I think always plays a good role.
No, he's a legend, and he's a great actor. He's just old. It's not believable anymore. I don't believe that he's.
Do you believe that Liam Neeson is able to fucking?
No, I hate all of his movies.
Hear his daughter
Since
fucking
after the
screaming
second,
from 3 miles away.
He is responsible for 80% of the death in Macedonia
Liam
for men
Neeson-
under the age of 25.
Don't you think? But don't you think?
Killed the whole country in the second movie.
Liam Neeson kind of has some type of believable factor to him for some reason.
The first 2 movies, now he has like arthritis and he's on top of a train.
Yeah, but just in
He's
general,
using a cane and shit.
I'm saying him as a person, just in general. Like I feel like if Liam Neeson was here right now and one of us badmouth him, he'd beat the shit out of us.
Oh, I don't. He's huge too.
Yeah.
which doesn't hurt.
Is he really?
He looked big next to other people.
Watch, he's like 5'6".
Yeah, but they make Tom. Yo, they make Tom
exactly. They
Cruise
make Tom
look
Cruise look
fucking
huge.
big,
That's
and
true.
he's like the shortest motherfucker in
That's
Hollywood.
that's crazy. How
Tom Cruise
every,
could get these hands.
every movie makes Tom Cruise look like he's fucking huge.
Tom Cruise got a Scientologist behind him, bro. You don't want that, bro.
Yeah, you
Fuck
really don't want that
Scientologists.
smoke. No, you don't want that smoke.
They don't want this smoke.
Really,
They don't even believe
I
in
think they
smoke.
might want that smoke.
They don't even believe in
They're
smoke.
loopy.
I don't think they're really gonna be affected by your smoke.
Your smoke has no. Your smoke is quite breathable.
Dude, that religion or whatever they call themselves, it's obviously a cult.
It's a
but
belief.
Whatever,
It's actually a pyramid scheme.
whatever it is, dude, that they rip people off so bad. It's like the church is bad, but at least the church is just asking for like $1.
Yeah, just so the deacon can have
They
a
don't
new
even ask for dollars.
Cadillac.
They just ask for donations, and motherfuckers throw dollars.
Yeah, but
That's turd.
but yo, you get that basket, you know what the deal is. Like they're not giving you
Yeah,
that basket. so
pick
you can
from
put
it.
nothing in
Hello.
Oh,
lunch
this isn't
Yeah.
this isn't to pick up from.
This isn't the take it or leave it in the fucking gas station by like the pennies. Oh, sorry, I forgot this is church.
Someone just gets it, never been to church. They're like, thank you.
You ever have the guy who the people that do like the pay it forward? You ever been the guy that got paid forward? Like the guy in front of you would have already paid for you?
No, I don't think that ever happens. I think that you're just thinking about
That's in
that.
movies. That's
No,
only
that
movies.
no.
What do
I've
you
seen
mean-
it
what do you
happen.
mean pay it
I've seen
forward?
it happen, and I used to work at a Dunkin' Donuts. It used to happen.
Oh, I think you're
kinda
talking
often.
about in the church.
No. I mean, like in real life, like if
Like
you're
somebody's like, oh, I just got this coupon. Here, I'll just pay for your thing now. No, I'm gonna fucking
no
save that
coupon,
coupon.
no coupon. They'll just like pay for it, or if you're in a drive-through, the person in front of you will just be like, and the other person behind me, and then they'll just pay for you.
If a dude,
And then they'll drive away, and then you'll pull up, and you'll be like, so here's my credit card. I'll be like, no, you're good. You got paid for it.
if a dude pays for like my coffee at a Dunkin' Donuts, and I go up and they're like, "Oh, it's paid for," I'm guarding my asshole with
Always.
with all
Always.
might because
Why you
I
got to
don't-
take it there?
That's what's coming next.
Maybe he's just a good guy.
No,
Listen,
no,
listen.
people
What if it's a
aren't.
lady?
Listen,
People are just not good people
I
like
felt
that.
the same thing Dill was thinking. I just left it unsaid. But yeah, if a male buys
I'm
my
clenching
drink,
my
I'm gonna be like,
cheeks.
yo, what the fuck? Does he know where I live?
People do it for good karma. You dicks.
No one's ever done that before.
What do you say? I've seen it happen.
You've never done it though.
No, fuck that.
Was the person a guy and was the person behind him a hot bitch?
Hot chick.
No, it wasn't. It was a woman and it was an ugly guy behind her.
A woman paid for an ugly guy?
Yeah.
Did he have some type of mental retardation?
She was just nice. God damn it.
Maybe she knew he had the long.
Were
Donnie
you in
Johnson.
California at this time?
No, I was in Rutherford.
I do not believe this.
You have
She
to
knew
see
him.
it.
She
You'd
knew
have to
him.
see it.
She
You'd have
knew
to
him.
see it. No, he
She
was
knew him.
shocked. He was shocked. He was shocked.
I'm sure he was.
It was
Because
shocking.
it doesn't happen.
It was
every
her-
time.
it was her-
It happened to me too.
It was her son's baseball coach.
It happened to me before, but at a toll booth.
Someone
weird.
paid for your toll.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, man. I guess people are just looking for good karma, but I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
Because it's not that great of a deed. You're paying for someone's coffee.
But still, it's a nice
If you're
gesture.
doing karma
isn't about the
no,
value.
No, karma. If you're trying
Karma's
to
about the value.
if you're trying to get good,
You gotta do some life-changing shit, and then life-changing shit happens. If you give someone $1, you're gonna get $1.
Maybe they
in
don't
return.
want life changing
karma
shit.
doesn't.
Maybe
I feel like karma really doesn't work with monetary like shit. Like if I end up paying for your stuff and I'm like thinking I'm gonna get good karma, God's like,
I think
no,
we're-
you're not. You just bought him a fucking soda. I'm now not gonna bless you in a week when like
Right.
you're about to get arrested.
I think realistically,
know?
that's just to make yourself feel better.
well, whatever.
I don't think that has
appreciate it.
anything to do with the person that's behind you. I think it has everything to do with you. You give that $1 or you pay that $2 for the coffee, and then you're like, I'm a great person.
That's quite the. Yeah,
Nah,
well,
any-
you know
That's
what I don't
exactly
like?
what it is.
You know what I don't like? The newly rich people that like hand out money to homeless, and then you gotta put it on Insta.
But this is the thing, though. Those people are going to be broke within the next like 2 or 3 years.
You don't gotta
like,
put it on
like
Insta.
Fat Boy, SSE,
Oh, I was
like
gonna say,
all
can
the
we get
people
him
like that.
the fuck out of here?
Those people, bro.
He is not funny to me.
Nah, he's so ignorant.
So ignorant.
Who?
Fat boy
I don't,
SSE.
I don't hate
Oh, he's
because
an
he's from Jersey, and I like to support people that are actually doing something.
I don't.
So it's cool. I know you don't. 'Cause you're petty gang.
I'm the pettiest.
But
It's crispy chicken on this fucking screen. You already know what it is.
Ah,
Crispy chicken gang, bitch.
but
I'm a Whopper.
I do believe that these people don't have as much talent as they think they have, so I don't think they're going to create lanes for themselves after this. So it's like, instead of taking that money and giving it to the homeless people, why don't you invest in a fucking company?
yourself?
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. Because when you don't have that money, you're going to be wishing that you never gave
You're
that money
gonna
to the homeless
be
people.
sitting with them.
Exactly, because they're those homeless people. You could give them fucking $20. It's not going to change their lives. You know what I mean?
No, he gives them 100 so
That's-
they can score their crack cocaine from.
Yeah,
the
they're
day.
just buying a
Hello.
bundle at that point.
Invest in self to get the wealth.
Ooh.
It's a rap lyric.
You really do need to invest, though. If you're at a point, if you're at a
Nerdy.
point where you don't know how your next check is gonna come, like, you can only ride that social media platform for so long. You know what I mean? You got to eventually create something for yourself.
You gotta sell out. You gotta sell out, everyone.
I don't think you got to sell out. I
no?
just think you need to create a business.
No, I think, all right, if you don't have to sell out, but if you are doing this bullshit, like, like you're big on Instagram, whatever, and you're not really doing anything, you should sell out into something.
That's the thing. Is like these people just
Like
are
you-
funny. Like they're not.
But
And
the-
they're
yeah,
not.
Fat
They're not
Boy's
like
not even
stand up
funny,
funny.
no.
But they're
No,
not like stand up.
They're
funny.
like ignorant funny.
Exactly. Like that Boonk dude. If he died, no one would care.
I don't care that he's alive.
That's what I'm saying.
People will care.
I don't think anyone.
Yo, this
would
game
care.
is getting lit. Everybody's fighting, by the way.
That's because the Vikings are tizite.
You think that people would care if Boonk died?
I think some people would care.
I
Who?
don't.
Like the people who think his shit is hilarious. All his stupid followers.
Bro, they're gonna follow someone that's equally as funny the next day.
That's
You know what I mean? Like
makes sense.
there's a
What I'm
bunch of
saying,
people
though-
just running up to fucking street vendors and jumping on their tables. Like that guy's a piece of shit. If he died, I wouldn't care. Any of these people, like the cornballs that like walk into a place and just fucking like dudes that like light up in a 7-Eleven, and the dude behind the counter is just like, come on, man, please put that out, and they're just continuing. It's like, what do you get out of that?
Followers.
But like, what does that do for you?
Did you see that Wretch interview? No, right?
Nah.
He was like Adam 22 of No Jumper, whatever.
Oh, he did a
No
Adam's.
Jumper.
He did a no jumper. That was
Yeah,
dope.
so he did it or whatever, and he was like, Adam was like, yo, you were like the original Boom Gang, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, like if you actually think about it, like
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Bryce
But like,
was doing that shit, and then Boom Gang just came out.
what did Rich say about that?
He just like agreed to it, but he was like, he seemed like he changed a lot in jail and shit. Like he just came out, he's like, he's not like doing drugs, or whatever. He's just smoking weed, and he was just like, I mean,
I'm not doing drugs. I'm just smoking
So
weed.
weed.
Is he on probation?
it's organic. I don't know. I guess probably.
He's on probation.
That's not the best move to like go on an interview and say that. But
He was smoking weed in the interview.
yeah, that's not smart.
Well,
But
I don't know. But I'm just like he was saying though, like no, all that shit was not.
maybe
cool.
he lives
like,
in
was
California now.
Oh, maybe.
If he lives in California, then
Then
it's
it's
not illegal.
fine.
Yeah.
He had a warrant,
I don't
like-
know how probation works with that. If you're in a state where it's
I don't
legal.
either. I don't either.
But
It's probably a case by case basis.
talking about California, and Hollywood and porn
Segue.
and porn.
Wow, really bold for that segue. Really reaching for that segue. I like it though. I like it.
But
Do your
guys,
thing.
probably like what 4 episodes ago, we were talking about the porn killer. There's a porn star killer on the loose, and we
He
said
strikes
like
again.
oh, all right, maybe it's a coincidence that all these people are dying, but then we were like, if one more
R.I.P. August
happens,
Ames.
then it's a killer. And what do you know?
How did this one die though? I mean, I just read
They're-
that like it was. Actually,
I
no,
think
there was
their
a couple that we
boyfriend
missed.
found them.
There was a couple we missed.
Ruled,
Yeah, it was a couple.
ruled no
I
foul
never
play.
I never saw any of their work. But
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see this last one.
I didn't follow their career.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but they're all like 23 years old,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
strange. It's like it's not like they're old enough to just die.
Really? I thought the website said they were 18 and
Nah,
friendly. It said they were 18 and looking to party.
Shiloh Styles, I think, was the oldest out of all of them.
Yeah, she was.
Because she's definitely like
around.
45 or some shit.
I've been seeing them titties.
Listen, people, if we're not going to come together for economic or social issues, let's come together for issues.
Wait, hold on. Speaking of
the
porn and
loin.
titties, speaking of porn and titties too.
Of the
let me throw
titties.
this in there. Amber Rose reduced her tit size. We
I'm
talked
for
about this
it.
before.
Yeah, I don't understand shit like that. I know the back problems and I get it, but it's like,
Dude, she had back problems.
but that's actually what she said though. She said that she had
No,
back
it's
issues.
literally back problem.
I get that.
That's
but it's
smacking God in the face.
Like, no, but it's like,
I gotta
come
go look
on,
at these
you know?
warlocks.
Shit.
Plus, you kind of get your money off your body, right?
Yeah.
Why decrease any part of your body?
But her
if you get your money
titties,
off
they
of?
don't just reduce them. They reshape them. They make them more supple.
That's fine.
Shout out Superbad.
That's fine, but it's still like her body is oversized in different regions.
Bigger
And
is
because of
not
that,
always
people,
better.
People
love her.
want that. You know what I
Bigger
mean?
is not always better. She's still voluptuous.
No,
Yeah,
but-
until she gets an ass reduction, and then just
Why
becomes-
would she do that? For God's sake, man, Jesus.
But don't you think that's the next step?
No, God.
It might be.
I think that
For
her next
God's
step
sake.
is like, I need to get my ass reduced as well.
I would
because,
eat
you
a
know,
bowl of cereal out of her ass cheeks.
Out of her ass cheeks. Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
I don't know how that would work. I feel like the milk.
I'd
would
figure
not
it out.
stay.
I'd figure it out.
What kind of cereal?
Frosted Flakes.
Okay, that
Okay.
works.
Makes sense. If you would have said Cocoa Puffs, would have been
No,
a
come
problem.
on, son. Do I look like the first time?
No, but I don't know, dude. I feel like 21 Savage is definitely mad right now.
I think so too.
I think 21 Savage has to fuck her with his whole body.
Like his arms and shit. He doesn't put his arms into it.
He just does like a you know how Robin Williams did like his imitation of a banana in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
He has to do that and then he just like inserts him just like
Yo, you think when 21 fucks, he's just like 21.
Yo,
it's just 21 strokes.
not that Amber
Tony
Rose.
jokes that he's
I'm
nuts,
not.
is
I'm not
it,
trying to say Amber Rose is fat. She's not at all. She has a fucking great body.
Voluptuous.
But I'm saying, you know how like there's some really skinny guys, usually white trash dudes, but they're like super into fat girls.
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen?
It's usually skinny black guys that like really big white girls.
Yeah, that happens too. But white trash dudes really like fat girls.
I think that's all they can get though.
But I don't think so. Because
I love the white girls.
You'll
The
see a
white
dude
trash
who's
girl,
not,
too.
You'll see a dude who's not that bad looking. He's just white trash. You could tell he's white trash, but he's not like a fucking hideous dude. And he's with like a huge bitch. And you're like, what is that?
Maybe he just loves her, Dylan.
No, I get that. But
Opposites attract.
That's
B.
beside the
fuck?
point.
That's creepy.
Opposites attract.
I don't think that's how it works.
It works that way.
Then everyone would just be fucking fat girls that's skinny. And
We'd all
that's not how it works.
You gotta get a fatty every once in a while.
you can't but if you're a fat person, as a former fat a really fat person,
As a former fat.
as a former really fat person, when you're looking, you're trying not to get another fat person because then you're not banging.
I
Then-
get that.
Then it's a wrestling match.
When right.
You feel that?
When does
No.
when does that thought process like come down to like I guess I could only get fat girls? Because you know like you can't expect to be with a dime piece when you're big.
You can't
It's like
You can't expect it. I've
well
seen
that's what
it,
I'm
but
saying. So do you have to
unless you have money.
do you have to eventually just like tell yourself like all right man I need to lower my standards?
I don't know. I think the lowering of standards happens gradually over time.
Okay, so you just kind of ease into it. It's not like
You're
something
like-
that you decide
you
in your
slowly accept
mind.
it. You're like, okay, this is my playing field.
Yeah. Ah, right.
it's- I
Because
think
you
it's-
start smashing girls that are like a little bit bigger, and you're like, all right, like I guess this is
This is what works.
Yeah, this is how I get it.
This is who they want. This is who they want me to be.
That would be.
Did
that
you
would
just
be.
run through big girls when you were big?
I didn't run through anything. I ran through the box.
I walked
I ran through
slowly.
the.
I ran through Jergens.
I ran through the aforementioned box of Frosted Flakes.
I ran through Baskin Robbins.
I ran through Jergens and Kleenex.
Literally, a lot of Jergens. No Jergens. I think it was Dial. They have a really nice scented one.
Wait, you're talking about soap? You were jerking off with hand soap?
No. They have a lotion.
I was gonna say you're the cleanest dick ever.
I have the smoothest dick ever.
Dude, I do the dry jerk, and I don't think it's good for you.
The
I don't
dry
think so either.
jerk?
Yeah, I consistently dry. Like that's.
What do you mean dry jerk?
Like I don't put lotion on my hand.
I
So
don't
you
either.
just fucking
Yeah,
rip
just-
your cock apart?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Correct.
Dill likes it
I
when
do
it
the same
hurts
thing.
so good.
No,
oh my
but
God, guys.
You know what it is? Yo, if I ever do the moisturizer and jerk off, I literally am like,
I feel like the biggest creep in the
I feel
world.
disgusting. I'm like,
Guys, it
yo,
feels
now I
so
have
much
to
better.
really wash myself.
Yeah, like I gotta clean my face after that.
Good God.
See, like,
Good God, man.
there's nothing to be just washing off to come off my hands. It's not a problem. But
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
now I gotta
Chris,
get the lotion.
I don't know why you don't just get a tissue.
Oh,
Like, yo, I just jerk off into a tissue. Crispy always says how he jerks off in his hand. I don't know, like, he like busts
And
in
then
his
you
hand.
gotta get up.
and then I gotta
I'm
see-
not touching anything in your house anymore.
No, I don't like just fucking like. I'm not like.
You gotta
you're not
wobble
gonna
over
catch
to the
me-
bathroom.
come
Yeah,
everywhere.
usually.
Just oh,
Well,
like,
I
I don't know. I don't
you
know.
take a black
But
light
I
to his
do-
house and it's just disgusting.
It's just a trail.
It's a
a
trail from
continuous
the
trail
couch
from
to
the
the-
couch to the bathroom.
No, I don't. Yeah, I just
I usually
try.
do the halfway mid. Like I'll like get halfway and then I'll fully,
I feel like the dry jerk
then
just
I'll
makes more
get it out.
sense. It's like I could do it.
No, it
whenever.
doesn't. You need lotion. Vaginas are wet.
Except for when you burn your dick, like that's the worst. But
Yeah, that hurts. Yeah. And then you're like,
you're
can't even,
like, do I have herpes? And then
can't
you
even
look-
hold your cock
like
to
I've
piss.
just been ripping my dick for a week straight.
That sounds terrible.
Yo, dry heaving is the same as dry jerking.
It's just
Both
painful.
equally
You
painful.
shouldn't have gotten there in life. Like, how did this happen?
I don't
Have you ever
dry
got
jerk.
to the point of jerking off? Like you've been so bored in the day that you've just done it so many times
Yep.
that barely anything comes out, and you're like, all right, I need to stop before I do some serious harm to myself.
That's the word.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm out of
I'm out of
fertility.
And dignity.
Out of fertility and dignity.
That's not good.
But it does
Yeah,
pass
that-
time.
That's like when you're 14 and you're like sick
just
from school,
figure it out,
and your
you're
mom's
like-
like, all right, I'm gonna be gone all day, and you're like, all right,
Jerk
well,
off city. Here I come.
You're watching 30-second clips because you back then.
Back then, yeah.
69.com.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, no, I think it was Visa. I was like, yo, Visa, you don't even know how we had to watch porn back in the day. Like when we were kids. He's like, how? I'm like, dude, we would get to a specific channel, usually 99. You get to that channel, then it would be fucking like it would be like the color bars would be going down with it, but and then like the screen would be just going down. You'd be catching like a nip and be like, yes.
Dude, I thought that HBO porn was so trash back in the day. Like when you can't see like
oh, they're
peen and
yeah.
vagine like working, you just like they're just rubbing on each other, and you're like, that doesn't look like how sex works. I'm not an expert because
It's
I've never
still
had
better
it,
than
but-
porno in China.
Yo,
Porno
they
in
need,
China.
Where they blur it
guys,
out.
cut that shit out. Just show like
Just
I don't
show
know
it.
why I need to see the dick, but like
I need to see the
I need to see penetration.
I don't know why.
you know what's hilarious that they don't blur out anything else. Like the girl is fucking not blurred out.
No, they blur out. Yeah, they just blur out. They blur out her private, so you don't see her privates either.
Really?
Yeah,
They blur out penetration.
They blur out penetration.
Yeah, but I
they
think
never-
that's only. I think
What's
they're-
wrong
never
with a
even-
little
Yo,
penetration?
if you ever-
I think they're just blurring out the dick and it
No,
just
no,
goes
no.
over
If you
the
ever
vagina.
actually like watch one, like they're not even gonna show like her vagina.
It's so trash because you'll see one that's like Asian with a fat ass, and then you're like, all right, cool.
You go
and
into it.
you rock on it, and then you just look and you're like, everything's covered.
No, the
Yo, what's
worst
the
are
point of
when
censoring porn? Isn't the
worst-
whole point that it's fucking uncensored?
And grimy.
Yeah.
the worst ones are when they censor it and like it's like a white chick from like America and she's fucking like a dude in China. I'm like, what did you fucking go across seas
She
for?
got mad money and she got a trip to China. I don't.
All right,
I don't
you're
blame her.
You're
Man.
right.
And don't you
Shouts
guys
out-
hate
shouts
it?
out to y'all.
Yeah, she's hustling, man. I can't.
And don't you guys hate it when they don't get enough feet shots?
I think that's the only you thing.
Well,
So do you watch like foot fetish porn?
there's a niche market.
No, 'cause
I know. Are you a part of it?
I've seen them. I'm just not into it.
I've walked down that aisle.
Every day for the past 10 years.
I've walked down that. No, it gets old after a while. And sometimes the pedicures aren't on point.
Damn, yo, we've effectively been jerking off for more than 10 years.
Yeah, easily.
I've been smoking weed and jerking off for the same amount of time. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think we've been talking about jerking off for too long, too.
Well, it's more or less we're talking about porn. Just the jerking off's a part of it.
Yeah, no, I guess it.
People
Like
jerk off.
spaghetti, spaghetti and meat, tuna fish.
Listen, if you listen to podcasts, you jerk off.
Back to the porn. Back to the porn star. Yeah,
I don't know if that's-
absolutely.
I don't know if that's true. But
That's
we're just
definitely
gonna roll
true.
with that.
Back to the porn star murderer. What is your fucking motive? You're just trying to kill all fun?
It was definitely. You know who the porn star murderer is? Probably like a fucking chick who couldn't get in the industry.
We need to
She's just
find
drugging bitches?
We need
Yeah,
to find him or her.
drugging bitches like starting.
Poison is the woman's.
She
is
was
the
like-
woman's murder choice.
For sure. That's
Weapon
because
of choice.
they're not like brolic enough to actually like cause
Y'all
physical harm.
solved.
That's true though. Like they're
I know.
not strong enough to cause physical harm, so they gotta like do some sneaky shit.
Sneaky ass.
Like,
Well, yo,
poison you.
Yeah, August Ames killed herself off of tweets because
That was stupid, though.
Maybe
It's like
maybe the first person was like the killer. You mean triggered her trigger?
But yo, that's
Triggered.
super soft though. Like she killed herself because she didn't want to fuck a gay dude because she was scared of AIDS. Like why is that? I don't even understand why she thought it was that serious.
Why not just not fuck a gay dude?
That was her choice. She chose not to fuck a gay dude because not that he's a gay dude. He just does gay porn. Like he fucks girls too, obviously. But she chose not to fuck him
And then it was a
because
big outrage
there's a
and
risk
shit.
of him having HIV, and she was like, "I'm not doing that."
Okay, so what's the problem?
She chose not to, and then people started like
Oh,
bashing
people give
her
her
because
shit?
they're like, "Oh, you're homophobic and all that shit." And then
People
she
like to
killed herself.
yo. People
What
nowadays,
happened to choice, people?
What happened to
What happened to we support you for your
It's
choice?
a woman's body. She can do what she wants with it.
That's
Hello?
her temple, fuckheads.
No, but yo, realistically,
Now it's a dead temple.
if she chooses not to fuck someone, why is anyone bashing her? That's
you.
her choice. That's her job. You know what I mean? It's like
This is like yo.
Oh, and an interception.
This is random. This has nothing to do with porn, but like it's the same thing with yo. You know the other day with like Coolio, like he like took out some girl and then he found out she was transgender and he didn't want to like take her out.
yes,
and then everybody made a big
get,
thing about.
yes.
He doesn't want to fuck a transgender.
That's
there's
fine.
Nothing
It's that
wrong.
simple.
There's nothing wrong with
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
and
same
people
with,
made it a huge thing. It's like, dude, the best is like everybody like who like when they got asked about it, like other like
Yeah.
like big people, they're all just like, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, did you see the Genuine thing?
Nah, what's that?
A tr-
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know
a
who he is. but I'm saying.
transgender girl wanted to kiss Genuine. He said no, so then people started coming at him because
What happened to
they said
sexual
he's
harassment, people?
Transphobic.
What happened to sexual harassment?
What
How
happened to
about
just
that?
not wanting to kiss someone
And
of
what,
the same sex?
what happened about sexual harassment? She was pressing it. Sounded like if a guy did that to a girl, if a guy was just sitting there like,
Me
yo,
too.
let me kiss you, we would be like, oh my god.
I just personally don't.
we gotta
want-
stop
I don't wanna
tiptoeing
kiss a
around
dude.
these transgender people.
Okay,
they gotta get it just
everybody
as rough
meet
as we
Mr.
do.
Me Too.
I just don't want to. Yeah, I just don't want to kiss a dude. So I mean, I don't care like what you call me after that. I'm not gonna kill myself. If I was gonna kill myself off of what people thought, I would have died a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've made it this far. I'm not killing myself, people. So
No, I'm saying
off.
like if people
I'm
started
gonna,
coming
let the, I'm gonna have the drugs do that.
yo, whatever happened to just fucking trolling people when they're dissing you?
I don't know.
Like if someone came at you and was like, "You're transphobic," like, "Yep," like,
Absolutely correct.
I am.
I'm not transphobic. Like I don't mind being around.
Dude, I'm not either. But
trans
if
Yeah,
someone
bro,
was saying
trolls-
that,
but
if
I'm not
someone was
trying to-
saying that, I'm not gonna.
trolls only live now really on comments, but there's not a lot of people who are actually trolls in real life.
You also
anymore.
could turn off your comments.
No, I'm saying
Even on Twitter, you can turn off your tweet. Like
no, but
you can
what
mute people.
You got what I'm saying?
You can
though? Like,
block people.
There's people who like in real life don't like troll anymore. Now it's just people just do it over the internet. Remember, like I feel like like nobody ever like when shit comes
people still
out,
troll.
Because you crazy soft.
People still troll.
like 50 Cent. That's about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like 50 Cent, Joe Budden trolls.
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's still people that troll, but I don't think it's as serious. The internet's just a way to troll because it's like no one knows who you really are. Yeah. You know?
Papa John.
Did you know
Anonymous.
there are people that will like make a black Twitter? Like they'll make themselves like a black chick on Twitter, and they're really like a white dude at home, and they'll tweet like shit agreeing with white people so that it makes it look like there's a black person agreeing with them.
That's kind of crazy.
And then they'll be like, "See, she agrees." That shit
He
is
switches
wild.
profiles on his phone, and he's answering himself.
You think that's what Rachel Dole.
Like, hell yeah, I
Fucking
love
like
you.
Kevin Durant.
I love you, Chad.
Remember when Kevin Durant got caught for doing that shit?
Yeah, and his like
was, like,
name of it was like it was like his
Tweeted
like
with-
street
he
names.
tweeted with his own account.
It's stupid.
What an idiot.
That's bad funny. I'm gonna make a fake account and just start fucking up people's lives.
I'm just gonna
Send
know
them-
it's you.
just send them. No, not you.
I'm gonna know.
I'm not gonna fuck up your life.
No, I'm saying if you started like tweeting at me or like you fucking were commenting on my Instagram and I was like, who is this? I would just assume it was you.
I gotta see the thing is with me. I feel like if I were to make like a fake
Because you'd
account,
make one slip up and you'd be like, Yurdy, and I'd be like,
that was-
yeah, that's
that
good.
was him. Yeah, I can't I can't leave a single Yerple in any comments because then it's going right back to me.
But
Yo, speaking of trolls, though, here we go. I'm about to segue it. You ready? You ready? Here we go.
Segues for days.
Speaking of trolls and Joe Budden, segue. Fucking Joe Budden recently has gotten dissed by fucking everybody and their mother, including Eminem and Drake. How do
oh yeah,
feel
we were talking
this?
about the Drake drag. And
Why don't we use that as a
completely.
segue?
Yeah, well,
that would have been a better segue.
Segue.
We're dropping balls. We're dropping balls.
But
double segs.
all right, so Drake,
Saggy
so
sag.
Drake on Diplomatic Immunity diss Joe Budden, but in a subtle way. I don't think it was even really a diss. It was like a jab.
It was a Drake diss. It was kind-hearted and backhanded.
Yeah, but it was a jab. He didn't diss him. He just said his name and was like, he's judging other careers. That's not even a diss.
It's like a fact.
Yeah, exactly. He pointed out something that really does happen.
And yeah.
Now with that, like
He wasn't even saying like it's a bad thing. He just said like, I've seen budding careers turn to sit around and judge other careers. That's not even a diss. It's just.
It's like, what are you doing?
well, he kind of dissed academics though, pretty much.
Well,
saying that
Academics-
Academics deserves every diss he gets.
yeah.
He's like he's a nobody who just comments on everyone and like makes jokes.
What
about-
have you ever done?
Like with the Desus and Mero thing? Like I'm not taking either side in that because like I don't feel strongly about either one. But it's just like, at the end of the day, like neither. First off, Desus and Mero and academics are both nobodies. At the end of the day, they're just actors, pretty much.
No, but DJ Academics.
Their personalities.
But I'm
DJ
saying they
Academics
just got in his feelings for no reason.
But regardless, it's like at the end of the day, they both didn't do anything miraculous. Like they started a talk show and they fucking made it work. That's not like, but it's not like they're like
They're doing what we're trying to do.
extremely. I feel that, but I'm saying we also like have jobs outside of this and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like DJ Academics was like in his mom's basement making videos. It's not like he had any credentials to lead him up to that
Yeah.
point.
Why did they pick him up? He got a lot of views.
Desus and Mero, actually, I take that back because they actually worked their way to the top, like
They did,
through
they-
podcasting and all that
And
shit.
they had their podcast
But-
and they had that show on with who's that company that
see, well, all right, what you just
that
said.
does the
Complex.
Complex. They were with Complex and then they turned down Complex and now they're on Viceland. So shout out to them.
You could make a similar argument with DJ Academics. So like right now, you just said that fucking.
He was on YouTube and then he stayed on YouTube.
You said that like Desus and Mero, they got big off a podcast, which is primarily what we talk shit, right?
Yeah, but this
DJ
is
Academics
years
is
in the
the same thing on
making.
YouTube.
This is,
No, I feel you.
but the difference.
I don't know how long DJ Academics has been doing it.
He's
Well,
like
oh no, he got
23.
big off.
But
of
he
the
got
Morris
big
Direct.
off of
yeah.
other people's names.
Yeah,
Desus
correct.
and Mero making their own content.
Yeah.
DJ Academics does not make his own content. He just talks about what's happening in the news. It's like thinking that a fucking news anchor like made it big. It's like,
Well,
he's a news
that's what
fucking anchor.
Desus and
Like he
Mero
just
do,
reports
though.
what happens. You know what I mean? It's not. No, but they talk like they have normal conversations. Like when they started the Bodega Boys or whatever they were called,
Yeah.
they just talked about normal life too.
I never listened to those podcasts. I've just seen their old shit on Complex, which
No,
was,
I've listened to
which
it.
is funny.
But yeah, they just
The
talk.
problem with their podcast is they're really long. So you really got to invest in it.
We might-
I like
let's play
3-4
one.
hour podcasts.
Let's play one on the way back home.
I'm down. I never have I'm never sitting there for 3 hours. I got antsy.
I am.
Well, not that I'm sitting there for 3 hours. I just listen to them at work. Like,
No, I feel you. I can't. Do
No,
that
I know.
at
I
work.
feel. I'm just saying, like that's why I could listen to a 4 hour.
If Susan would pick up more phone calls, maybe I wouldn't have to.
Is she real?
Susan is real.
Fucking Susan.
You're dissing Susan every week, and she's real. I didn't even know that.
She's real. She's real. I hope
Yeah,
she
you
never,
did say that a couple times now. That's the go-to, huh?
She'd be pissing me off.
You hate Susan.
No, I don't hate Susan. Susan's actually a sweetheart. There's always a white woman named Susan.
So you weren't directing it at this Susan, but you
I was
kinda
directing
were.
at the Susans of the world.
Okay.
But this particular
Everyone
Susan
knows what Susan
is
looks
actually
like.
my favorite person that I work with. She's actually super sweet. She's like my aunt that I never had.
But yeah, about
My white aunt.
but about
never have.
about Budden getting dissed. It's kind of bogus now because it's like he's made it clear he doesn't want to rap.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like
to diss him now, it just looks
it's
stupid.
just stupid.
Like,
yeah,
you
you
look
know what I
dumb
mean.
doing
It's like when people were coming at Charlamagne. He's like, "Yo, I'm a radio personality. Like you're coming at me."
it. Yeah.
It's like at some point you got to look back and be like, yeah, you're right. There's no reason to diss Joe Budden at this point.
You like that Drake song?
Diplomatic Immunity?
Yeah.
That shit is fire.
Yeah, it is good.
He just spits.
That's a really good song.
He spits hot fire.
It's the best shit I've heard from him in a while. Mm-hmm. I mean, More Life is fucking awesome, but I'm saying in
I
terms
really
of
like More Life. It's just I don't know. I'll never get that.
it's so good. If you just, I just
It's a
dare
good
you on like a beach day, I dare you to just play it from front to back.
We listened to it together when it dropped.
In Boston,
In the cold.
Boston.
it's a fucking like tropical album. Like
Boston is tropical.
Boston in like 13-degree weather is not the spot for that.
It was fucking cold.
Yeah, it was freezing out. But yeah, I don't think
Shout out
that's the spot for
Boston
I
again.
think
You
if
guys
you go
suck.
to a beach and you just play More Life the whole time that you're there, you would love it. Or if you're like on vacation on an island.
I haven't been on vacation in a while.
Yeah,
Maybe
go
I
on
should get
vacation
that.
and play More Life like while you're just chilling on
You
the
guys wanna
beach,
go
like
on
drinking like
vacation
fucking
soon?
Mai Tais and
September. I'm going.
No, that's not soon.
shit. Yeah, that's not a good time for a vacation.
And not soon. I was thinking like
good for me.
Smarch.
No, I know because you have like fucking 16 days off. No one else does.
Yeah. I'm just
It's
thinking
like, yeah, let's go on a 2-week
Smarch-
vacation.
It's like what?
Smarch and or Schmay.
I'm going to Europe in September probably.
I usually go to vacation on normal time, like when people.
When do you get your
go.
timeshare?
Like usually people go to vacation in the summer.
When's your timeshare?
July, end of July.
Are you
going
getting it
into
this
August.
year?
No, next year.
Woo! Plans for
Every
next
other year.
Locked in.
Yeah, let's do it.
In Aruba?
Yeah, I've never been to
Yeah, we do that. I'm with that.
We should just get a timeshare.
I'm down for that too.
No yaya.
Extra yeah.
There's very cheap yaya.
I know. That's why I was saying it now.
Yeah. And it's very decent. And by decent, I mean great.
Quite the decent yeah.
Somebody the other day saw me.
Kind-hearted,
they're
yeah.
like,
It's literally from a boat in Venezuela. Like they just
Drop it off. I
they
know.
come over and just drop off. Like
love
that's
it.
like
I
the
love
real shit. Like it's not like you have to get it from your homie and be like, "Is this stepped on?" Like, no, it's not.
Yeah. No, but
It's
yeah,
stepped on when they're making it.
honestly, I think people here get
My bare feet.
it was literally stepped on by a man named Julio, but it wasn't on purpose. But like,
Guys, we don't do goat nearly as much as we talk about it.
Yeah, but yaya's because it's too expensive.
anymore.
Because a good yaya around here is like $100.
But yeah, let's get a timeshare. I'm not like I'm at the point where it's like if I'm gonna do shit, I want to make big things happen. Like I'm not trying to just go to a vacation. Like Aruba is a spot that you can literally go every year and feel good about yourself.
Any place tropical.
No, but there's
As long
some
as I get
spots
to
like
leave.
DR is mad fucking humid, and you can't go anywhere but
The resort.
the resort. So that's not a spot I want to be. Aruba, you can literally go to town, and there's like shopping centers with like Gucci stores and all that shit. You can travel the whole island and feel safe. There's breweries that you can go to.
A safe Caribbean island.
It's so dope.
so weird.
That's why. And the weather during the day is hot. It's like, I would say like low 90s. And at night, it drops down to like 60s.
Oh wow.
So it's like breezy as fuck.
That's pretty
It's
good.
the greatest place ever. It's
So
like
you wouldn't call it a
imagine perfection.
shithole?
Imagine perfection, and you go there, and for you guys especially, like if you guys went there, there's fucking Dutch bitches that ask you to have sex.
That's so
For
far.
free?
Yes,
For free.
yes.
For free 99.
They say to you, dude, I was at a bar, and my homie from Karlstad, he has like a timeshare there as well, and he goes the same time as me, which is weird. But we're at this bar just chilling, and this girl slips him a letter. The bartender actually slips him a letter, and he opens it up, and he's like, it said, do you want to sex with me?
The bartender wanted to fuck him?
Yes.
Oh,
And
that's fire.
she slipped him just a note and was like, do you want to sex with me?
Well, was she like giving a rhythm or just randomly handing him a note?
We were there like getting drinks from her the whole time or whatever, and then like she slips him that note.
And did he want to sex with her?
Yeah.
Did he sex with her?
No, because then I went up to the security guard and I was like, would you smash that chick if you had the opportunity? And he's like, yeah, I would double bag it. I was like, that ruined it.
My gross ass would have probably still done it.
But the thing
I would've
is,
double
you
bagged
could
it.
assume
I would have took his advice.
you would have double bagged it. I wouldn't have taken the right advice. He would've-
Actually,
not,
the
not
other-
that don't do it. I'm gonna take the double bag it.
The
He
other-
never said don't do it. He said double bag.
I would have double bagged it just for the plain reason of
You could just single bag it. Like single bagging it will.
that's
will
always
help.
good.
No, double bagging it is actually
Worse.
It's actually horrible
It's
for you.
actually bad.
There you
Yeah,
go.
because it pops and shit, and then you fucking
The
zero
friction,
bagged
the
it.
rubber. I
You
don't know
guys
who
know
was
way
there.
too much about double bagging. I don't know anything
I never
about
double bagged it,
bagging.
but I'm
No,
just
they
saying.
always told us in class. They're like, don't wear two, because the rubber will rub against the other rubber,
And it'll
then
explode.
they'll both break and you'll die.
Yeah, but for you guys, Aruba is definitely the spot.
I'll go.
Uh-oh, yearball.
Oh, Juju in the building.
There it is. Podcast time.
But yeah, great weather. If you want to find a spot that you can get bitches for you guys, that's definitely the spot.
I'm with this shit.
Because it's European girls for some reason aren't like, I think American girls are the only people, I mean not the only people in this world that are as strict about like sexual emotion and shit like that. But if you go to other countries, it's not the same. Like they don't take it as serious. It's like if you have sex, it doesn't mean as much.
Can
You
we
know what
keep
I
it
mean?
moving?
You don't have to be in a relationship. You can just
Shoddy.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be anything serious. Like
Shoddy.
for them, it's just like,
Ooh, one night
yeah, it's
stand.
just like, yo, I'm attracted
Yeah.
to you, you're attracted to me. Like let's just do it.
What about placing it in the buttocks?
I'm sure you probably are more likely to
I hope you ask it like that when you try.
Can I place it in your buttocks?
buttocks?
Is it cool if I put this right there?
Extra pronunciation on the T's.
The buttocks.
Buttocks?
The buttocks.
The gluteus maximus.
No, but
You have a
you're
round-
probably less likely to get it if
You
you
have
say
a round
that.
gluteus maximus.
May
No,
I
but-
put my member
May I,
there?
please?
My member.
May I have another, sir?
If you
Whoa,
refer to your...
pause.
Squeeze me. That was uncalled for.
Metro Boomin wants some more. Whoa.
No, but
Oh, God.
that's definitely the spot to go. Yeah, I want to get a timeshare somewhere. If it's not in Aruba, I want to get a timeshare somewhere else.
I want to get a
in the
timeshare.
Caribs.
Listen,
the Caribs, that would
my
be the
uncle got that
spot.
timeshare, I think, when he was like 25. So it's not that fucking
It's
out
about
of
that
reach.
time, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was cheaper when he got it.
Way cheaper. It was the 90s, bro. Everything was better. Cocaine, the bitches, the music.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so I definitely think that it was cheaper back then, but I don't think it's out of reach.
So timeshare is that next moves?
Because you just get it for a week, and then you just go. If you have a timeshare and you can afford to like keep it, bro, you literally fucking go to that place and it's like an apartment. You just buy groceries and you bring them there, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
No, I'm very aware of the timeshare.
My
plan.
aunt used to have
I'm
a
about
timeshare
it.
back in the day. That shit was lit. Yo, we
But the
did that once.
dynamic of it, like just having your own spot.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a hotel where you have to worry about like. Just I feel like hotels are so much like there's so many more people. It's not like peaceful at all. You gotta, you know what I mean? You go to a resort, dude, and there's like fucking 1,000 people in the pool. You're like,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
it's
dude.
annoying.
When I go to my timeshare,
And
it's
half of them are on a fucking family vacation together wearing stupid fucking t-shirts. Get
Yeah,
the fuck
dude.
out the pool.
my timeshare is probably like 20
What's your
people.
t-shirt?
20 people by the pool just chilling.
That's lit.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
And the beach is right across the street. Like
I love beaches.
you could see the fucking.
I miss
like,
the
sunrise right across the street.
summer.
Any place that has a beach next to a pool, I love that. Because I'm only in the pool for 2 seconds, but the beach the rest of the day.
My family got so mad because we were just.
I'm at the pool getting drunk, and I'm at the beach chilling.
Me and Al we would wake up at like 3 p.m. We would start getting ready. We'd go out. We'd like pregame in the timeshare. We would go out at like 6 or 7, and then we would fucking bar after hour spot. Find a local that will take us to like a local bar. And then go home at like 6 or 7 in the morning,
And repeat.
sleep till 3. I can do this
Run
same
that.
like shit. And my family got so mad because they were like, "Yo, you didn't go to the beach once
Yeah. Like you could do all of that at home.
at home, yeah, but not on an island."
But not on an island,
It's
Mom.
different. It's
But
totally
not on an
different.
island. And not for cocaine prices like this, Mom.
My boss, my boss really did not believe that I went on vacation at the time because I took the week off and I came back and I had no tan, and he was like, "Where'd you really go?" I was like, "No, I went."
You got to show them pictures and shit. Like,
And you know
dude, I
the funniest part was
actually
my
out there.
boss goes to at the time my boss went to Aruba like that was his spot too, and he's like, I was like, "Nah, I would just go out at night and then I would go to the after hour spot," and he's like, "There's no after hour spot in Aruba," and I was like, "You're mistaken."
Sounds like you don't know how to do it.
You're just not that cool.
Sounds like you don't know how to do it.
I guess you don't know how to party.
You missed a big part of that vacation.
No, the after hour spot in Aruba, it's called the Windmill. It's the spot. It's like outdoor bar. Just pop into like 6 a.m. And there's also an indoor bar that you can walk into that looks like from dusk till dawn.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
kind of
movie with the
scary.
vampires.
That's kind of scary now.
Yeah, you walk in there and you're like, I don't know if I should be in here. I might die.
Unless Penelope Cruz is there. Bang.
But you meet
So
people
hot.
like in Aruba, you'll meet like for instance, this dude bought me a drink. I was talking to this chick in Aruba, and this dude bought me a drink like that like one of her friends, and he's like, "You like her?" And I'm like, like just fucking met her, But then he's like, "Yo, you should come to this bar tomorrow," and then I found out he owns the bar.
Oh, wow.
So he's like, "Yo, come through. Like, bring whoever you want." You like Aruban people are so fucking nice. It's different. Like,
Yeah.
the local people after the bar will just be like, you'll be walking, they'll be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" And being from Jersey, where like that doesn't happen,
Man, yo, fuck you.
yeah, you want to be like, you want to be like, "Yo, leave me alone, dog." But yo,
Now that we
there,
got video.
there you'll be like,
Hey, yo, back up.
yo,
What do you want?
they'll just scoop you and be
Announce
like,
yourself.
they'll scoop you and be like, "What hotel you staying at? I'll bring you back there." Or do you want to party? I know of a party that we can go to, and you're like, "Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome." And you just go to a party with them, and then they'll drive you to your timeshare at 6 in the morning.
Sounds risque, but I'm about it. I'm about risque business.
The only risky
You
thing
are-
about it is that all of them have a fucking kitchen knife.
Oh, then I'll just carry a kitchen knife too.
Yeah,
Even the playing field.
They all have a kitchen knife in their car. That's it.
I'll even out the playing field.
And not a regular kitchen knife, people. We talking about
No,
a
I'm talking
budget
about like
knife.
a
No,
fucking
the
a Michael
long one.
Myers knife.
Yeah, a long one.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.